Hello everyone, I'm Fernando and welcome to the Pikmin 4 analysis video. I can't believe Pikmin 4 is an actual real thing now. It's just really bizarre that Nintendo even talks about Pikmin 4 now, or anything Pikmin related. That's kind of, I don't know, I still, my like head is not, it hasn't like processed the Pikmin 4 yet. It's so bizarre. Like, sometimes I just wonder like, wow, Pikmin 4 is real. That's insane. But yeah, we're gonna be going I guess pretty deep into this analysis video. I'll be talking about all the new things that we can see in this trailer, all the things that are coming back, what I think about this trailer, and what I basically hope for in like a new trailer for Pikmin 4, which I hope it's soon, because I do want another trailer so I can analyze that too. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so in the first bit they show like a landscape, like a garden and outside area, and in it you see flowers and plants and just a lot of greenery to take in. And then the basically foreground you see a spectrolid. It's a white spectrolid. White spectrolids only appear in Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I don't think they appear in Hey Pikmin. I don't think they do. But yeah, they appear in Pikmin 3. If you kill them, they do absolutely nothing except give you one extra Pikmin to put in your army. They spectrolids are in Pikmin 2 and Hey Pikmin, but not this specific spectrolid. So I'm hoping that yellow spectrolids and red spectrolids would return, as just so it could be all well-rounded. And I also hope that the purple spectrolid also comes back too, which it was in Pikmin 2 as the bitter spray spectrolid, while the red one was what's that? The bitter spray? No, not the bitter spray. The spicy spray, that's it. And the yellow one was nectar, of course. So I hope they all come back in some way or another. But here we can see a pathway to our right, like a little stone, like brick area that I'm pretty sure we could probably walk on. Which I hope that's the case, because I do wanna explore that area a bit, because that does look interesting. It's kind of like I don't know, if you look around that brick area, it looks like there's a slope, and wherever the spectrolid is, you could like go there as well. So I'm assuming that there's more behind that area. And then onto the left there, it just continues going, which could possibly lead to another area that I'll talk about later. But the big area that I was talking about before, with the bricks and where the spectrolid was, that's where I'm thinking where the onion and the ship are gonna land, because I don't know where else they could be, honestly. Well, I just that's just my best guess from all the clips that we got from this Nintendo Direct. But yeah, we see pots and all that things in the background, so I'm assuming that this is gonna take place around, or well, near the area of the what's that area called? Pikmin 3. Garden of Hope, that's it. I'm thinking it's gonna take place there, because the Garden of Hope had a ton of pots and plants and stuff, and it had and like a tree, like a forest type skybox, which you can also see in this clip right here. This skybox also appears in the later clips as well, which I'll be discussing over as well. But yeah, you just see a lot of things. It looks like it's morning as well, due to the light coming in and all that good jazz. And yeah, I don't really see anything else new about this clip right here. But if you guys do see something, make sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll probably make another one of these. So yeah, on to the next clip. In the second clip that Nintendo shows us is a big, like, open type area where there is the first thing you obviously notice is a giant freaking park bench just chilling there, and behind that park bench you can see two dwarf red bulborbs. I thought the right one the dwarf bulborb on the right was orange for a for a little while until I got confirmed that it was just a bulborb facing the front. So that was a silly part on me. But there's as you can see, the same skybox is there again, the forest looking skybox, I guess. And in the background you can see like this what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but it's like this like wooden gate thing. It's like a wooden gate thing. Everyone builds these in Minecraft. You know what I'm talking about. These wooden gate things, and like it's like a park entrance or something, or like a backyard gazebo or something like that. But there's also a fence going around the back. It's a brown fence. I'll get on the fence later. You'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's a fence, and nothing too special about that. But in the back, you could see like slabs of wood, more pots. Oh yeah, you also see bricks in the like I guess foregroundish area. You can see bricks blocking off your path so you don't go anywhere and all that stuff. And next, like onto the like the left side of the dwarf red bulborb area, there's like a sandy path, dirty path going over to the left, which does like kind of like a zigzag pattern, which kind of reminds me of I don't know what the level's called in Pikmin 3 Bingo Battle, but it reminds me of a Bingo Battle mode where it's and there's also pots and a bunch of plants and stuff, and it kind of has that same shape that I'm going for. I'll put it up on the screen so you get an understanding. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking that's kind of gonna look. And after going through that sandy part, I'm assuming that you're gonna go into like a much bigger area, like let me see, like how in Pikmin 2, like once you break down in the Valley of Repose, once you break down like the water gate that you need blue Pikmin to do, you get like opened up to like way more area, and it's huge as well. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, but like on a bigger scale than that, than just a straight, I guess, kind of path like they did in Pikmin 2. But yeah, obviously, if you guys see anything else that I don't, put it in the comments or tweet at me or whatever, and I'll take a look at it. Yeah. Now on to the next clip. Okay, this next clip is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. In the background, there's a fence once again, but this time it's blue, like a light blue fence. I'd say the skybox is all the same. It looks like it takes place in the morning, which I guess I can kind of confirm that because the clock says 10:08, and if it's the morning, then that would be basically the right like shading and lighting that you would get and all that stuff. And if it was 10:08 p.m., then it would probably be dark as hell outside. Then I don't think. And if that was the case, then Nintendo basically just confirmed a night mode from this game, which is pretty exciting. I do kind of want to see that actually, a night mode where you fend off enemies at night or something like that. But yeah, on the wall, I was talking the clock, the pocket watch. It's a golden pocket watch with the hour hand being on the 10 and the minute hand being on the 8. So what I think about that is that could kind of be a replacement for like the daytime system that you always see on the top, but I don't think Nintendo's gonna do that. I just or this could also be a treasure, by the way. This could also be a treasure. You could throw yellow Pikmin up there. Maybe winged Pikmin can make a return, and then you have to throw your winged Pikmin on there and they lift it up. Or maybe an entirely new Pikmin that can like remove nails off a wall or something, and then you could get like extra items or extra stuff, or have a nail that you could throw in combat, which could be pretty cool. But you also see red bulborb sleeping. As always, they sleep during the day, like how they done in every single Pikmin game. Did they do that in Pikmin 1? Yes, they did. Okay, no, I was thinking about the spotty bulborb from Pikmin 2 for some reason. But yeah, they sleep during the day, and this bulborb actually has Well, it has a new texture. Obviously, you could see that it has a new texture. Like, it doesn't have as many pores as it does in Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's more, I guess, more cartoonish, you would say. Which I do like. I do like the new Bulborb design. I do like it a lot, actually. I see a lot of people on Twitter and all that stuff that say they don't really like the design all too much, but I personally don't mind. It's a freaking Pikmin 4. I've been waiting so long. I don't care. I just want it out, man. But I do like how the Bulborb looks. It opens its mouth now when it's sleeping, which is pretty cool. I don't think that was in any previous Pikmin game. But yeah, that's awesome. I freaking love it. Also, onto like the left side, you can see like a little stone, I guess, wall inside the ground. I don't know what to call those, like wall pathway thing. I don't know, stoned wall pathway, which also appears in the next clip, which I'll also be talking about later. But I what I'm assuming, that's like a separation for like a lower ground and a higher ground. So it's like a little like not stairway, but like a little hill, I guess. And yeah, that's kind of it to talk about this clip. I will be mentioning it back and forth with the next screenshot, because those two are in the same location. So now let's get on to the next screenshot. Okay, so this screenshot is insane. This is like the best part of the entire thing that Nintendo showed us. This is the best part of it. Well, only because it does show Pikmin and all that stuff and the action going on with the game, but it shows a new captain, or a new captain, people would say. People do think it's Brittany from Pikmin 3. I personally do not think that, and I will tell you why later. But let's get on with some details. So in the background, you can see bricks and like a stony looking wall, which is I think it's also going to be part of the area where the dwarf red bulbworts are going to be, and I think that because under like on the left side ish, yeah, on the left side there's like a pile of sand, which I also talked about in the dwarf red bulbworm section, and I think that's where you'll be like walking through and stuff, which is pretty neat. And as you can see, there's the army red, yellow, and blue Pikmin, which makes me think that this area is pretty late into the game, because one, you get freaking yellow Pikmin not like pretty late, but you get them like somewhere halfway into the game, and in blue Pikmin you get they're basically your end game Pikmin. So yeah, you don't get them at the beginning of the game, unless Nintendo is trying to unless this is the first area. I don't know why they would show a late game area for their first thing, or this is mission mode, probably a mission mode. Yeah, I haven't thought of that. That might be interesting. This is just a giant mission mode area. But this could also probably be the first area. Okay, also in the background we see a water faucet, which is, I don't know if it's like dripping water. I don't think it is. I think those are like the dandelion or whatever they're called, a little seeds or whatever. But it could also be it's dripping water. Also in the background you do see a flower pot, which is I guess a common occurrence in this trailer. A lot of flower pots in this trailer. You also see a shelf, a storing shelf. You see the same watch from before, and you see the fence. Assuming by this fence, it's like the smallest fence in the world. Why would you have this in your home or park or whatever? This is a small fence. These guys are 1 inch tall. Look at that. That's like what, like 5 inches tall, bruh. And as you can see, that the red Pikmin is also being thrown onto the bulborb's eye, which kind of indicates that the bulborb has some sort of, I guess it's eye weakness back, which is awesome. Because or rather, no, yeah, its eye weakness is back. But what I want for the height weakness on the bulborbs, I wish it wasn't like crazy. Not crazy. What's the word I'm looking for? Like oh no, the Pikmin were just like too overpowered for that attack. If you just kept like stun locking the bulborb with by attacking its eyes, it just kind of made everything too easy in Pikmin 3. But yeah, as you can see, the bulborb is also looking at the Pikmin, which makes me think that the bulborbs will have like much like better animation at focusing on Pikmin, so it can eat them. And I hope this makes the game a bit harder, honestly. But this the stone wall. Let me go back to the stone wall. The stone wall is stone, obviously, and in the other clip of the dwarf red bulborb, it was wood. So that could also be that it may not be in the same area, but I do think that it will be in the same area, honestly. Same skybox and everything though, so I do think, or maybe it is mission mode, or who knows. But this bottom part on the left bottom corner, people think that these like 5 pixels are a new captain with a squad of at least a blue Pikmin of some sorts. So that people are thinking that there's going to be more than 2 captains, hopefully 3, 4 if it keeps up with tradition, because we got 1 in Pikmin 1, 2 in Pikmin 2, 3 in Pikmin 3, and maybe we get 4 in Pikmin 4. But yeah, so people say that this is a new captain in the bottom left hand corner. But now onto the real main section of this screenshot right here. The new captain. People think it's Brittany. I personally think it's not, because 1, Brittany does not have that much of a red tint on her hair. Brittany has a much lighter tint than this captain right here. We'll call this captain Character E, because that one hasn't been taken yet. Character E has a red spacesuit with black accents and white gloves and shoes. But people on Twitter say, or well, I saw like 1 or 2 people say this. I don't think they want to be mentioned, so I'm not going to include them unless you want to. Leave it in the comments, just saying. But I heard that people said that this could possibly be like the president from Pikmin 2's niece, or some form like that, because they do seem very much like a Hookatacean because of their pointed ears. Copites do not have pointed ears, for the most part. Hookataceans do. But this could also not be a Hookatacean. Because it could also be Brittany. People are saying it's Brittany with like a fancy new race. This captain also has a yellow/orange light bulb antenna thing, and that makes me think that orange Pikmin might be present in this game, which I don't think they would be, since Charlie is like the only captain that doesn't like have a Pikmin, I guess, associated with him, because like Olimar's red, Louis blue, President is yellow. Brittany is pink, which is winged. Alf is blue once again, and Charlie is green, which there's no green Pikmin. So I don't want to include that right now. But what I'm thinking, that they're gonna have a new orange Pikmin that could possibly be the ones that take out the nails that I mentioned earlier. That could take out the clock that's sitting on that wall, as you can see. But that clock as well. Let's go to the clock now, or pocket watch or whatever. The time is also at 10:08, which makes me think that it could be a treasure because it's not moving. But we don't know yet. It does look like it is taking place in the morning. So what I like about this trailer is that Miyamoto hyped Pikmin 4 up with Pikmin Bloom, which is the funniest thing ever in my opinion. No one gave a piss about that Pikmin Bloom trailer in the direct, except for me and me only, because I love Pikmin Bloom. I still play it to this day, and I have yet to make a video on it, but I will soon. And no, I have made a video. What the frick am I talking about? It's look, it's right here on screen. What the frick? Yeah, that's the video. I made a Pikmin Bloom idea video. I completely forgot about that. How could I forget? Maybe a Pikmin Bloom Let's Play would be good. But we're getting off topic here. But yeah, Miyamoto just basically talked about how Pikmin 4 was in development and is coming 2023. which is super exciting because that is a lot earlier than I would have expected Pikmin 3 to ever come. I was expecting it to get in, the year 3000, But I like to thank Miyamoto for that. Miyamoto also mentions that you can now play in like a lower perspective, which like you'll be able to play in this perspective of like the Pikmin, which is a pretty cool thing. But I don't know how they'll handle that. What I think is they'll kind of be like Pikmin 3, where you can like move it with the control stick, with the right control stick, and you'll just be able to like move the camera freely, like a 3D platformer, like Mario Odyssey or something like that. You could just move the camera anywhere you want, whenever you want, which could be a cool change, honestly. And yeah, Miyamoto also talks about how it's easier to control since it's now on Switch, which I really hope they don't change the controls. I hope they don't change the controls all too much. I really love the controls of Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and I don't want to change it because I'm pretty sure people are trying Pikmin 3 Deluxe now so they can get into Pikmin 4 later. So I don't think Miyamoto or Nintendo would want to change the controls. But if they do, please add gyro controls because I love using the pointer, because it makes everything so much more efficient than just having to turn around and then pressing A, and then you could just go on, point the controller backwards and press A. You could just keep going, do whatever you want. I know some people don't like it, but I freaking love it, dude. I love it. I also like the GameCube controls. GameCube controls are pretty good. Not the best in my opinion, but they are pretty good. I did beat Pikmin 3 Deluxe like 200 times with those controls, so more with the pointer, by the way. But yeah, enough about controllers. He did Miyamoto also said that it could be like a more strategize your Pikmin army, which I'm thinking that you'll probably be focused more on battles and the core gameplay of Pikmin and collecting treasures than I guess worrying about other things like puzzles. I know Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 2 had quite a bit of puzzles, especially in the overworld in Pikmin 2, and a ton in the overworld in Pikmin 3, they're all great puzzles, by the way. I love those puzzles. But what I'm thinking is that Pikmin 4 might have less puzzles, or maybe they will have more, just not as unique or like as crazy as they are in previous Pikmin games. But by strategizing, I think Miyamoto also means that like you can plan out your Pikmin army like ahead of time. Like maybe you're in the I'll just call it the S's Dolphin for now. Let's say you're in the S's Dolphin, which is I guess the replacement of the ship for now until we get like a official name or a name that people came up with or whatever. So like you're in the S's Dolphin, and you could just pick out your squad of Pikmin, and then you go under it, and then once you get out onto the planet, you could just like press like X or something, and all the Pikmin you previously chosen in the S's Dolphin come out at once, so you don't have to like spend your day planning and organizing your Pikmin, or you could just do it ahead of time, which could be a neat way on doing it. And while you're also in the S's Dolphin, you could also plan a route if you want. Look at all the enemies that are still alive, all the treasures you still need to collect. And I'm saving treasures because the clock or the pocket watch is the only thing we kind of have to go off, which is I just think they're gonna add treasures again, which makes perfect sense for them, for the new captain, or character E being the president's niece or something, because he's like greedy, hungry, and he doesn't want to go back, and Olimar like quits or something, and that'd be insane. But Olimar somehow makes it back onto PNF 404 because it's Nintendo and they don't want to give him a break. But Louis also makes it back because he's hungry and he wants more food, and he just wants to kill everything and make him into nice steaks. Okay, so that wraps up my Pikmin 4 announcement trailer analysis. If you saw something that I didn't, or if you want to leave your own Pikmin 4 theories in the comments, then do so. You could also tag me on Twitter, or yeah, you could do that. I'll make sure to read it and give feedback if you want feedback. from a professional Pikmin player, you know. Just saying. Also, yeah, make sure to go watch Super Mario Bros. The Good One, my latest film. Link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and remember to never out Pikmin the Hut.